Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stab and this is She Equips Herself. And today we're going to be going over 10 mistakes that women make, 10 bad habits that make them more vulnerable and unsafe. So if you're a woman, take some notes. If you know a woman who does some of these things, maybe send it to her as a gentle reminder because you're concerned about her and want her to be safe. And we're going to start off with what I think is the most obvious thing, but the thing that can be the hardest habit to break, and that is constantly looking down at our phones. I know how addictive these things can be. It's so easy when you're standing in line or waiting somewhere, waiting in your car, to just pull out your phone, do some, what's that game that everybody likes? Candy Crush, you know, scroll Instagram. That's what they're designed for. They're designed to hold our attention no matter where we are, and that can be really bad for our situational awareness. So I want to share something with you guys. If you struggle with this, if you struggle with cell phone addiction, let's just call it what it is, okay? You're addicted to Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever. I mean, thank you for watching me on YouTube, but don't spend your whole day on here. So this little thing here is called a brick. If I can get it to focus, there it is, the brick. It's very small, it's magnetic. I just stick mine on my fridge. And when you buy a brick, I think they're like 50 bucks, very worth it, trust me. When you buy a brick, you get the app on your phone for free. There's no like subscription or anything, which I love because everything is a subscription now, but this is not. So you get the app and you decide which apps you want to lock yourself out of every time you use the brick. My app that I probably spend the most time on is Instagram. The Reels always get me. And so I block myself out of Instagram and Facebook and anything that I think is going to distract me. I set that up. I'm currently bricked right now out of those apps. But in order to get myself to use those apps again, I have to physically approach my brick, which is on my fridge usually, and I have to go into the app, tap to unbrick, and then tap it to my phone. I'll do it in front of you guys so you can see. So I do tap to unbrick, and then it says ready to scan, and I go like this. And now I can use those apps again. But the action, there's something psychological that happens when you say like, I want to get into this app. Oh, I have to go to my brick to unlock it. There's something in that span of time where you think, is this the best use of my time? And it makes you not do it, which I think is so helpful. You can actually brick it right from your phone. I'm gonna do it again. So I just hit tap or hold to brick. And now I'm bricked out of those apps again until I physically go and tap my brick. So you can keep this somewhere far away from where you are all day. You can keep it at home and leave yourself bricked out of certain apps all day while you're at work. It's so handy and it really stops you from messing on your phone all the time, especially when you're out and about. You don't need to be doing things while you're waiting in line. I think it's hard for us to be present these days, and it takes things like this to bring us back to that because these are so powerful. So I just wanted to share this. If you guys want to check out Brick, I think I have a discount code. I'll link all of the stuff I talk about down below if I have any products that I really love that I want to share with you guys. But if you know someone with phone addiction, I mean, most of us have that, right? Reach for your phone first thing in the morning. Get yourself a brick. You can set up schedules so that it locks you out of certain apps at certain times. It's just so helpful. Keeping your head up and looking around while you're out and about, sitting in your car, standing in line, at the doctor's office, wherever. That's going to keep you much safer than having your head buried in your phone and you don't know what's going on around you. Okay, number two, not four, two. Number two is wearing earbuds with noise cancellation out on the streets. I'm the type of person where I cannot exercise without music. That might be like a crutch. I think David Goggins doesn't work out with music. My husband doesn't work out with music. I don't understand that personally. I can't do it. I need some sort of music. So if you're going for a run, if you're going for a walk, and you have some sort of earbuds, don't put them in noise cancellation mode. I use these Beats earbuds. They look like this. They're really small. And these have a feature where I can do noise cancellation. So if I put that on, I can't hear what's going on around me. And they also have a feature, I think it's called transparent, where if I put them on and I'm playing music, it allows me to hear my surroundings. But the key to that is not putting your music too loud. First of all, that's really bad for your ears. Second, then you can't hear what's going on around you. So if you have earbuds, get some where you can actually hear what's going on around you, where they have like a transparent mode. I got my husband these Shokz for Christmas, and I have a little note in there. I got my husband these Shokz for Christmas. I don't remember what model this is, but I'll link them below. And these are cool because they're over the ear. They don't go in your ear. And they were actually marketed as helping you with your situational awareness because they don't block out all the noise. Like, these don't go in your ear. They're just right outside your ear, so you can still hear what's going on around you, and they don't have that noise cancellation feature. So they just sit on your ears like that. But just make sure that you can hear what's going on around you if you're out and about with some sort of earbuds on. Those can be really detrimental to your situational awareness. Okay, I need props for the third one. I used to carry around a bag this size. Like, I used to carry this bag around, okay? There's so much room in here for activities. Like, I could throw my entire world into this purse. Today, I carry this bag. Now let me just hold them up and you can see the severe size difference in these bags. I could fit 20 of these in this bag. Why did I need to carry that much stuff? I really didn't, and I bet you don't either. Having a purse this size, unless you're super organized and have like special compartments for everything and you know where everything is, if you need to get your keys in a pinch and they're thrown here in the bottomless pit of your Mary Poppins bag, you're not going to be able to get to them in time. If you take your pepper spray and throw that in there, see you later, I'll find it in a month. That's not coming out when I need it. So having an organized purse, sometimes that means having a smaller purse, is a good way to keep yourself safe. I designed this bag with Chameleon Bags. This is the Stav Sling Pack, and I think it's the perfect size. It holds everything I need on a day-to-day basis. Anything else I can keep in my car or nearby. But anything I need to walk around in fits perfectly in this bag, including my gun. Hello, need that. Including my wallet, my lip gloss, and my keys clipped to the side. So having a bag where you can actually access all your stuff is going to assist you in keeping yourself safe. I have all of the things that I need right here. It's also very handy because my hands are free when I'm walking around. I can just carry it like this and my hands are free. I can get to things if I need to. I can get to my pepper spray if it's in my pocket. I can get to my gun, it's in here. My keys are right here. Everything is handy. So having a bag where you can actually get to all your stuff might be something you haven't thought about before, because I know we all want those big purses with all the stuff, but having something small where you can actually get to everything you need in time is going to help you stay safe. So even if you do carry a big giant purse, just make sure it's organized and you can actually get to the things that you need, which is mainly your pepper spray and your keys, because you don't want to be fishing for your keys when you need to get in your car. That leaves you in a very vulnerable state. The next habit, which I've known many women who do this, and I try to gently coax them out of it, is ignoring your intuition. And we've all done this before. Ladies, you're in a situation where someone's making you feel kind of unsafe, but you don't want to seem rude, you don't want to seem mean, so you ignore your intuition. I need a prop for this one too. Like, we are taught as young girls to be nice, to be sweet, to be kind, but there are situations where you need to be rude and mean, and that's okay if it's going to keep you and your loved ones safe. I recommend this book, The Gift of Fear, to all of you ladies out there. It teaches how fear is actually a gift and how to listen to your intuition and how it can keep you out of very dangerous situations when you do listen to that intuition. If you're gonna get into an elevator and there's a man standing in there and he's sketching you out, don't get in the elevator. It's okay if he's offended. Who cares? It's better than you getting yourself into a dangerous situation just because you don't want to seem rude. If someone's walking a little too close to you, and my sister is so good at this, she'll call people out. She has no shame. I love you, Mare. Tell them to back away, like back off. I need my space. Don't stand so close to me, you know? It's okay to be a little bit rude when you need to be and when your safety is being compromised. Don't ignore that intuition. All right, another thing is taking your little key, right, your car key, and unlocking your car from a distance. Like, you just walked out of the grocery store, your car is like 40 spots away, and you unlock it preemptively. That could allow someone else to get in it without you noticing, and by the time you get there, you don't even realize someone's in your car. I've seen plenty of horror movies where someone's sitting in the back seat of the car and the driver doesn't know it. Someone's in the back seat! I don't want that to be me. So I'm gonna unlock as soon as I get up to my car, and I can actually see what's going on around my car. I know these little buttons are very handy, but we need to be wise about the way that we use them. Same thing with your garage door. Like if you're gonna open your garage door from a distance, make sure you can actually see your driveway and everything that's going on in front of your garage door so someone doesn't slip in before you can even see what's going on. All right, the next one, and I feel like this is, you know, some apps just make this impossible these days, but try not to share your location in real time. I know Instagram recently had a feature in one of their updates where it just started sharing your location even though you didn't know that that was happening, and you had to go in and shut that feature off. Like Google Maps will share your location in pictures you take sometimes, and you'll send them to people, they can see where it was taken. There's so many like weird ways that your location is shared these days. Just try to be mindful of having that turned off in certain apps. I think having things like Find My Friends is great because your friends can see where you are, but you don't want strangers or like acquaintances to know where you are all the time. That's a little sketchy. You don't know who's following you online. So just make sure you're not sharing your location with people you don't want to know where you are. Who you don't want to know where you are. Whom you don't want to know. You know what I'm saying. And kind of in that same vein of like social media and location, a lot of people will post like their daily routines. And if someone was really interested in finding out where you are every day, they could really easily figure it out just by following your social media and seeing what you're posting. Like where you drop off your kids to school every day and what time, where you go to coffee all the time and what day, when you go to the gym, when you go for a walk. Just be mindful of what you're sharing online when it comes to your routine. And that's the same with like going for walks in your neighborhood or wherever you walk. Try to switch up your routine so someone can't easily pinpoint where you're gonna be on any given day. That can be dangerous if there's someone out there who wants to do you harm and they're trying to figure out what your routine's like. Try to switch it up as much as you can. Number 8 is understandable. You know, you booked that trip to Bora Bora and you can't wait to go, and you're posting 2 weeks till Bora Bora, 7 days till Bora Bora, tomorrow, and then everybody knows when you're going to be away from your house. Not a super good idea for keeping your home safe while you're away. Keep the travel announcement for after your trip. You can post all your pictures afterwards, share where you went, whatever, after you're home and safe. But if you just post an announcement that you're going away for the entire world to see, you're leaving your home vulnerable to people knowing that you're not there. They could come in and take things, and we all know that's a bad idea. So try to keep the excitement bottled up until after your trip, and then you can share whatever you want once you're back home. Number 9 is something that I really try to teach you not to do on my channel, and that is leaving your self-defense tools at home. It's great that you took your basic safety class, you went and got your license, you got a gun that you like, and now it's just sitting in your safe. What good is that gonna do if, God forbid, you ever need to use it? Or you get a pepper spray and you leave it in your dresser drawer all the time, you never take it with you. That's not going to help you if you ever need to use it. Now we hope and pray that we never have to use our self-defense tools, that we can keep ourselves out of these dangerous situations. But unfortunately, we're not the ones who call the shots when it comes to something bad happening to us. It's usually the bad guy who decides when and where that happens. And in that situation, you're going to want your self-defense tools with you. Now this is going to take some finagling. Is that the word? This is going to take some figuring out. What is the best pepper spray for you? What is the best gun for you? What is the best gun that you're going to want to carry every day? I know a lot of women who get these big guns that they love, but they don't carry them because they're hard to carry. That's not a good carry gun for you, obviously. You need to find a gun that you will carry every day, or at least as often as you're able to. That is where my Bodyguard 2.0 carry comes in. I love this gun. So easy to carry every single day, no matter what I'm wearing. I can wear it with skirts and dresses, with sweatpants, anything. This is my carry gun, and I carry it every day because it's easy and I found things that work for me. If you're having trouble figuring out different holster ideas, different outfits, how to carry the way that you dress, check out I have a women's concealed carry playlist on my channel, and I've put, I think, all of the videos I've made about women's concealed carry in that playlist. So hopefully it'll be helpful to you in finding different ways that you can conceal carry. And carrying pepper spray is just so easy. These palms have a clip, you can just clip it anywhere. I shared that in a recent video I did, and I just talk about these all the time because they make it foolproof. Like, you can't leave this at home. I could clip it literally anywhere and have it with me all the time. So no excuses, carry your tools, ladies. And the last one is not practicing your draw. Say you've overcome habit number 9 that I just talked about, and you actually do carry your gun every day, but you never practice your draw. How are you gonna get to that gun if you ever need it? It doesn't matter if you found the cutest little holster and the cutest little gun and it comes in teal and you love it. If you can't get to that gun when you need it, it's useless. You're carrying it for nothing. Practice your draw. Whatever holster you decide on, whatever outfit you decide on, practice your draw. Empty your gun and do like 10 draws before you leave the house, just to know that you can get to it in that outfit. Now when it comes to the draw, I have seen so much online about like, these holsters don't work because they take too long to draw from. I did a video where I timed my draw from the most popular female holsters I had with me. So I would time my draw from each one and show you guys the results. I'm gonna link that up here so you can see how fast the draw can be from a corset holster, from a belly band, from the Stav sling pack. I timed all of those like draw to first shot so you can see how fast it is. But to get to that speed, under 2 seconds, you have to practice. And that's a little bit of a time commitment. But if safety is a priority to you, if being able to protect your kids and your family and yourself is a priority to you, you're gonna practice. And I just want to encourage you to do that. Now, if you don't know where to start, you don't know how to draw properly, step 1 in my 2 online courses is called the Armed and Confident Academy, and we go over all of that stuff. We also go over it in the 2nd online course, the Live Fire course, which is called the Practical Handgun Academy. So you'll learn that in my online school if you guys are interested in taking those courses. I do have a summer sale going on right now. I think it's 25% off, and you can also bundle the courses together, which is cheaper anyway, and you get 25% off that discounted price if you buy them both together. So check that out. I'm going to link that down below. I'm pretty sure the code is summer26, but again, check the description if you want to take advantage of that sale and enroll in our online courses. They're designed where you can do them totally on your own time, so there's no like time pressure if you're a busy mom or you have a very demanding job and you don't have a ton of time. I designed them to be very flexible, but give you a lot of education and value because I want you ladies to be confident and competent gun owners, and it doesn't have to be this big complicated thing. So check out my online courses down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay safe. Bye.